What's up, Lego builders? Welcome back to Coconut Brick Studios, and today I'm going to be talking about what happened with that Bad Batch mock series that I had planned, and if it's canceled, if it's going to be starting, basically what's the deal with that whole situation. So before I get into the video, I want to backtrack a little bit for those of you who didn't see the mock announcement. Back at the end of September, I announced that I was going to be building a Bad Batch mock and doing like a little mock series on it, basically replacing the Acclimator build series because that had just wrapped up, and I wanted to do something Bad Batch related, and I ultimately decided on doing the Imperial base on Mount Tantus, the very final scene in the Bad Batch with Nala Se coming into contact with that Imperial scientist. You got all those Imperial commandos, pretty cool scene, and I was gonna add some of my own little twists to it, you know, have Bad Batch in there kind of doing some kind of raid or ambush. This was back in September, and I didn't announce like an official start date of when the mock was going to start. I'm actually really glad I did that because of what's happened since then. So now that everyone's up to speed, where is that? Why haven't I started it? And one of the biggest problems I've had is getting the minifigures. As you guys know, it's dominated by Imperial commandos. There's like 14 commandos, I think, all in all. I don't remember the exact number, but there's a lot, and they're pretty hard to find. The reason the commandos are going to be so tough to put together and why they've been such a problem is because you're pretty limited on where you can find the helmets. For the longest time, Aerolite Customs was the only place that I could find helmets, and they're, you know, based in Taiwan, so shipping takes a little while, and there's a whole lot else that I want to buy off of that website. AV Figures does have a restock of their Commando helmet, but it's pretty expensive. It's about $2. And probably the biggest problem I've run into though is the decals. So the only place that I can find the 180 degree decal, the one I like, is Coffee Mug Design Co. AV Figures does have a Bad Batch Commando or Imperial Commando, but they're the full 360 degree torso. I maybe could do those, but they would take a lot more time. It'd be a lot more complicated. It wouldn't turn out as well, and I just don't like the 360 degree decal. So really my only option is Coffee Mug Design Co. And I actually did purchase 10 decals from them back in July, and still haven't received them. Not only that, I haven't even heard anything about the order. I have emailed them, I have messaged them twice on Instagram, I've even replied to a story they post on Instagram. Like, I see them on Instagram, they're active. So I don't know what's going on there, if they're just ignoring me, if the messages and emails aren't going through, or what's going on. It's very frustrating. Now you may be thinking to yourself, why not just start the mock, and then when the decals come in, you can, you know, decal and put them on. I don't know when they're gonna come. I honestly don't even know if they're gonna come at this point. And this mock isn't gonna take me very long. It's not gonna be a very big one. It probably will take me less time than the Acclimator. And so I don't want to put all this time and effort and money into building a mock and then just have to put it to the side until I can figure out the decal situation. So that's been very frustrating. I'm actually pretty pissed off at Coffee Mug Design Co. I mean, I get, you know, sometimes you're behind on orders. That makes sense. I wouldn't be mad if that was the case. What frustrates me is that I have gotten no reply in any form. They did update the tracking to show like they printed a label, so I do know they're aware of the order, but it's just never been shipped. I don't know why. If any of you guys know of a way to get a hold of Coffee Mug Design Co., I'd love to hear it and try it out, because I would either like to at least get my money back or figure out if I'm gonna be getting these decals. So now that that's out of the way and you guys kind of know what the problem is there, and unfortunately I feel like it's kind of caused me to lose interest in this project. I think it would still be a cool mock, but I'm not like as excited about it as I was. So I'm kind of at a crossroads right now. It's been almost 2 months since I announced that mock project, and so I'm trying to decide, should I continue to postpone it, or should I just start something else and maybe build that one next year, December, after I get, you know, the commandos in and stuff. Because I've actually been thinking about doing another vehicle mock project series, kind of like what I did with the Acclimator. I think it would make for a pretty sweet Lego vehicle mock, but I'm not really sure what to do. What you would like to see happen as far as like the mock building series. Would you like to see me just hold out and wait and do the Bad Batch mock, or maybe do something else like a vehicle mock in between and maybe do that one down the road in a little ways? I don't know. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. I just wanted to get a video out to let you guys know what was going on, because, you know, it had been so long and I had said absolutely nothing about it. So now you guys know why there's been no Bad Batch mock series, and that's kind of also why I was happy that I didn't put a start date on that, because I would hate to have started the mock and then just come to a standstill as I'm waiting for the minifigures and stuff. Anyways, that wraps up this video. Don't forget to let me know your thoughts thoughts about this, what I should do as far as mock build series goes in the future. Now, I'm not, I'm just asking for your opinion. I'm not gonna do whatever you guys say. I just would like to see like what the community thinks and what you guys would like to see, because a lot of what I do is based on that. I obviously put in what I want to do and what I think will be good for the channel, but I like to get your guys' feedback and input as well. Anyways, don't forget to like this video, and of course, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing so you don't miss out on any future content. But until next time, happy building.